Hello everyone, I just wanted to come and show you that I'm going to be making some soap today. I'm going to be making sort of what's called a Castile soap, but not a true Castile soap. I don't know if you all have heard what a Castile soap is. Castile soap comes from the region of Spain. The history of it comes from the region of Spain, and it's made with 100% pure extra virgin olive oil. But the soap that I'm doing today is like 96% olive oil and like 5% or 3 to 4% castor oil. Because I had oil that I had infused with calendula, lavender, and chamomile, and it was about 70% or so olive oil and 30% castor oil. So I added that to more olive oil, and I'm going to make that. A lot of the reason why people use the Castile soap, so like the Castile soap that you buy at the store, but it's not a true Castile soap. So, like I said, what I'm going to do today is somewhat of a Castile soap-ish. And Castile soap takes a longer time to cure because when you first use it, it's kind of got a slimy lather. But like wine, when you use your soap, the longer it ages, the better the soap is. So I'm going to make a little bit of I'm going to make a full loaf of soap as well as little testers, and I'm going to add a little bit of color to each of my testers and show you kind of how the soap does as it ages. So let me show you first. Harder to deal with my phone. Sorry for the craziness of... Here. Take off my gloves so it's easier to show you. Okay. So I'm going to show you here in a second. All right, so here is the mold that I'm going to do the testers in. I'm going to do 6. Soap technically can be used after about 72 hours after it's gone through its full, complete saponification process. That's where the oils and the butters and the lye mix together to form the glycerin and the soap. It can be used. It's a little more harsh for your skin than, say, a bar such as the Castile soap that's set around for a whole year. It's a lot, it's still good, but it's a little harsher on your skin than the year-old soap. So I'm going to make 6 soaps here. I'm going to make one that I can use after about 72 hours. Then I'll use one at 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 3 months, 6 months, and a year. And again, the longer your soap sits, the better it is on your skin. And I will show you the longer it'll last as well. So the one that's 72 hours, it won't last nearly as long as what a whole year's soap is. And so I'm going to add just a small bit of color to each one to show you the different ones. And then here's the full on batch. All right, so here we go. Like I said, a true Castile soap is 100% extra virgin olive oil. So what I've got here is my olive oil with my little bit of castor oil. And I did infuse the part of the oils with lavender, chamomile, and calendula. And that makes for a nice sensitive bar. A lot of people that have really super sensitive skin, it's good for their skin, as well as little newborns. Actually, newborns do not need to use soap for the first couple of months because their skin is already so nice and soft and sensitive from being in the womb. So you really don't need to start using soap on a newborn till at least probably 3 to 4 months. So just use, nice water to clean their skins because their skin is already so sensitive. But so this is a good soap for your 3, 4, 5-month-old little one. And so that's one of the reasons I'm making it. Plus, there are some customers or potential customers that have asked me if I make any soap without coconut oil, because they are allergic to coconut. And although most all my soaps have coconut oil, it is good for your skin. I wanted to make an alternative to those, or for those that are allergic to coconut. But the soaps that I do make are good for sensitive skin as well. So here we go. Got my gloves on, my hairnet, and I'm putting my glasses on. And then I'm going to pour my lye water into my oils. And because of the nature of this soap, it'll probably take a little while to what's called trace. I don't know if you've ever done pancake batter, but if you lift up your spatula out of your pancake batter, and you can do what's called a little trace line on your pancake batter, and makes little lines. And because of the olive oil, it takes a little bit longer for it to trace. So I'll probably speed through this, and I'm going to do that by changing things a little bit. Oh, all right, so here we go. Turn it up a little bit. So I'm not adding any scent or color to this soap. And I do have a guest here today. That's why I'm probably stumbling over my words a little bit, because I don't do well talking in front of people, even though it's just my mom. Stop here for just a second because I have something that I'm going to have my assistant do. All right, we're going to get back to the blending. Now, normally I always try to wear my glasses. Sometimes I take them off because I need to get new ones, because these are all gnarly and nasty, and I need new glasses because it's hard for me to see. So if you see me take them off, normally I try not to do that, but when you can't see because the glasses are all old and scratched up. All right, there we go. Scrape out stick blender, stick it off to the side so that it will hand mix this. Don't know how well you can see the little trace marks on there. Have you seen that? Would you like to see? You see how thick it's getting, and you can see the lines that I make on there. Okay. All right. Pull this off to the side. All right. For that, I'll probably pour some more in there. Pull this off to the side, and so that I don't block the camera, I'm going to turn that off and pour off into the little mold that I showed you. At least I think I showed you. I'll bring you back and show you in a moment. Okay, so here are the 6 soaps. We've got yellow. I think that one's blue. Dark red, green, kind of a different color red. And I think that one is purple. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. And I have a couple of extra ones that we will probably cut in half or in something, or just have them extra. And then here is the full-on soap bar. I'll texture the top to make a pretty design, and it will sit here and for a couple of days, because it's just straight olive oil, it will have to sit in the mold for a little bit longer of a period of time before I can unmold it, and I'll bring you back when I unmold that in a few days. Okay, we are back, and I'm about ready to cut the soap. This feels very, very hard. So.
I'm going to do this one.
Okay. And here we go. Uh-oh. Wow.
Did you cut the soap?
Yeah, I cut the soap. And here is just the pure 100% olive oil soap. And it's like really, really hard. And this will sit on the shelves and cure for about a year. And I'll bring you back and unmold the testers. All right, I just thought I'd bring you back and show you unmolding these. Hang on just 1 second. I'm gonna turn my granddaughter's iPad down a little bit. Here, give me my iPad so I can turn it down a little, okay? Thank you. There we go, okay?
Okay.
All right, so here are the shaped ones that I will use as testers. And here's some leftover extra. Little Hello Kitty. Another little Hello Kitty. Those are the olive oil and castor oil. This last little Hello Kitty is 100% coconut oil with some citric acid and lemon and lime scent for dish soap. This is what's left over of some little other dish soaps that I did, which I can show those to you here in a few. All right.
I painted.
All right, so we are going to unmold these. Here's the coconut or the olive oil and the castor oil. You can't see the color down through the bottom or the top, however you want to look at it. This is the green one. Here's red number 1. Again, you can't see that, so we'll have to figure out a way to show. Here's red number 2. You can see the red in that one a little. Here is the purple. Can't see it through the top though, but you can see it on the bottom. And I think this is the blue. And I'll mark all these This is the yellow, and I'll mark all these and show you. And then use just each little one for just that short amount of time. And so I'll mark those and show you how they perform at different times. Thanks for watching. Bye.